Yo, what's up my beautiful YouTube specimens? Today's gameplay is going to be a review of Caps popping off on Mordekaiser. I posted a Mordekaiser video yesterday. I got flamed a little bit. People calling me out, calling me big noob. I accept that. I'm not that good at Mord. I'm working on it. A person who is good in Mord is Caps, of course. He is always one of the first adopters of these new champions. And on Mordekaiser, this man is unstoppable. So today's review, simply him playing Mordekaiser mid. So let's get into it and learn some Mord. Jumping onto the Rift now, we can see he's gone for that Conqueror setup. He has the Triumph, Elasticity, Coup de Grace. Secondary is the Resolve tree, guys. He has Second Wind and Revitalize. Second Wind giving you some more health, regeneration. Revitalize working very well to synergize with your W, giving you more shields and more heals. And then the double adaptive and the magic resist into the Katarina. Starting item is a Doran's Shield. This works with the Second Wind very well, giving you a lot of health regen in lane. It's going to negate a lot of the Katarina poke. And let's just see how he plays out this matchup. You can see he's going to start with the Q in lane. I think that Q definitely is the best starter. Sometimes E might be a little bit better into control mages if you can't quite get the Q. You can see there, you can just wait for the minions all to get low, pop that Q down onto the wave. He's versing a Kayn jungle. Always take note when you're playing mid, guys. You've got the mid lane is very, very dependable on the jungle matchup. If you're into something like a Jarvan, if you're into something like what else like a Lee Sin that can gank you early on, just do not shove the wave early. You pretty much, if you shove the wave early into like these really heavy level 2, level 3 mid lane gankers, you're probably gonna die, and the risk versus reward is not worth it. Into a Kayn, into things like Shyvana, you're free to shove. You really are free to shove. You can see Caps getting the Katarina in here, and he'll be wanting to get a ward out as soon as possible, in my opinion, just so he can decide what side he wants to hug. You can see he goes for the E second. The E, of course, is a claw. It's kind of like a Swain. Like if you can synergize your EQ, it's pretty much guaranteed, and it's so smooth to get. EQ auto, boom passive, and keep going with the trading. You can see there, he's got his W stacking up now. And one mistake a lot of people are telling me that I was making is that I was using my W, like I was double proccing it when I was trading. The shield, of course, gives you the most negated damage. You can see he pops his passive here, level 3 trade. He has the Conqueror stacking. Katarina decides not to go for the trade. Might have her, and Cap's going to keep on shoving in as Lee Sin looking into the blue side jungle to trade with the Kayn. Lee should win this early 1v1. And also, just take note with the Q, guys. The Kayn wins a 1v1 against Lee? Really? Okay. The Q, when it is on AoE, it does like normal damage. But if it's on single target, guys, it does extra damage. I think it's 20, 25, 30, 35, 40% extra damage on single targets. The Katarina has the Conqueror and is actually winning these trades out. As I said, I definitely think that Katarina probably post 6 can win, or until Mord gets a little bit of health. You can see Caps is forced to base here. What item is he going to go for? TP's back in. Boots, refillable, control wood. Not the best of first purchases in my opinion. You can't really do much with this other than just sustain lane. Probably wait for something with your jungler, because a 1v1 without ignite, it's not going to happen into a Katarina. And even level 6 Katarina is going to do really large amounts of damage with the Conqueror fully stacked. We're going to see how Caps can provide an opportunity to get a kill on the Katarina. This wave's going to slow push. You can see Caps is not hard shoving it. He's just letting the minions do as much damage to his wave as possible at the moment. Hoping to deny a little bit of creeps on the Katarina, but of course he can't. Katarina gets back in time. God damn, and it looks like the Akali is actually beating out on the Riven early on. Akali beating a Riven? Interesting. As the wave's going to shove in here, looking like a little bit of a skirmish going to break out into the river. Caps has level advantage and prio. Sweeney Todd, that's the Fnatic support. Hilla-sung. As an entire goon squad runs through the river. Caps drops his pink, clearing it out. And it's all going to be like, it's all about mid lane priority there. Katarina actually lost out on a lot of XP in CS. So Caps is going to be hitting level 6 first. And that might be the turning tool for Caps to get a kill and start snowballing the game. Ooh, just missing these claws, man. If these claws hit, it's going to open up a little bit of kill pressure for Caps at level 6. We should only be about a wave away, I believe. Lee Sin, is he soloing the Drake maybe? Thinking something out. Cap's getting a little bit more damage onto the cat. He has to be cautious. He does have flash, so obviously, like, even if he gets ganked or something. Ooh, that's a nice little trade there on the Katarina. We got Katarina shoved in now. Caps is level 6 as well. What's he up to do here? He's got the wave shoved in. He's going to roam. Kane's on the pink. Level 4 versus level 6. You just ult this, yeah? Okay. Pretty sure that... Yeah, definitely. They're ulted. Caps is running him down. Caps has flash, so it should be a free kill. Doesn't even need to flash. Katarina goes in. Caps has... Look at the passive stacking, man. Like, this, the passive with the Conqueror. Ops his W. He has red buff. Yeah. Gets a double kill. Now, that Kane is just stupid. Level 4, ganking out level 6 Mordekaiser. It's like, what do you think he's going to do? He's going to let you just 2v1 him? No, he's going to ult you, and he's going to make it a 1v1 onto a level 4 jungler. Stupid Kane. Caps picks up a double, and we're off to the races now. He's going to hard shove this in, get a nice little reset, and we're going to be looking at what he's going to purchase. Probably... I know he doesn't go pro bot this game. I can't remember what he goes first item. Gets the Mercs and gets a blasting one. So it's probably going to be a Rylai's first, I'm guessing. Rylai's, Leandry's, maybe Hourglass, something like that. Gets another control wood and runs down mid. This Merc trade's obviously going to help out a lot against the enemy comp. You have Akali, you have Morgana, Kane a little bit, not really. But all in all, the movement speed is what he's looking for. And a little bit of magic resist early on as he pops that emote as the BM. Caps is such a cheeky player, holy shit. So what's he going to do with this wave? He can opt to freeze it or hard shove it. Looking like he doesn't give a fuck about a freeze. Just going to hard shove. Ooh, just missing out on these E's, man. You can see that extra damage now ramping up as he gets a couple points into the queue. No mana. Champions in the mid lane pisses me off so much. Yasuo, Mord, Zed, Aatrox. Just stupid, man. Absolutely ridiculous. Ooh, shit. Caps is so much BM, man. This guy. I remember versing him, and he always just like he just spams laugh, dude. He just fucking annoying player to verse. He's one of those cheeky players. He'd style on you, smash a bunch of emotes, and just like perma laugh. Typical G2 player. Lee Sin looking for invade on the Kane. Level 6 versus level 6 here. 100% they win this 2v2. Nice little kick coming through. Caps has his passive rocking. Another double. Ooh, shit. Run him down. He can't get out. You get stuck, man. It's a weird mechanic. You get stuck on the outer rims. I really should, like, I don't know if that's part of the tooltip, like part of the ability, but you get legitimately, like, stuck. If you hit the edges, it's really hard to move. I don't know, is that, I haven't really read the tooltip, but yeah, I probably should. Cap's gonna shove in, get a plating. ATCS to 43, my fucking god, man. Really nice champion, by the way. This is the hotfixed mod. They released such a strong mod, they had to hotfix it the day after and they reduced a shit ton, and he's still broken. He gets that Rylai's at 9 minutes, and this is just going to be absolutely disgusting what he can do with this item so early on. I'm also guessing he's going to be going for a Leandry second. It synergizes very well with the Rylai's, with the Conqueror, with your passive. It just synergizes with everything. Rylai's, Leandry's on this champion. Just works so fucking well and lets you just do so much tick damage as well and just slow them out and pop them down. No flash now though, has to be a little bit cautious. Katarina Kane gank can kill him, 100%. But he has a 2-level advantage on the Katarina. 40 CS down. I mean, she's going to be playing pretty cautious. She should be anyway. I think at this point, like especially when you have ultimate, like he doesn't have ultimate yet, but when he does, you just perma shove and try and create as much pressure on the map as you can. You want to bring as many people as you can to your lane, ultimate somebody, get a 1v1 off, and just stall out while your team gets objectives on the other side of the map. This Riven really is getting fucking dicked down. Ooh, here we go. Just as I was saying it, he's got to be very careful. He doesn't have ultimate. Pops the W a little bit late. Gets his passive off. Oh my. And the Triumph comes. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? I thought he used that W perfectly, man. Last second gets that shield off. Lets the shield sit, as I was saying earlier. and then the Triumph comes through, the Conqueror gets stacking, and he's good to go. 6-0 at 10 minutes in with 100 CS. It's looking like a beautiful game by Caps. The only thing I'm cautious about is how this Akali is going to go. The Akali in a 1v1 might be able to actually get the Mordekaiser just because of how much mobility. Like, Mordekaiser really struggles against mobility. Akali comes in, the Shroud's up. She's looking for him, eh? She's hungry. Look how hungry she is. You hungry? Yes, Caps wants the base. He has got a lot of gold. He just doesn't give a fuck, does he? I wonder if he goes side lane now. He kind of wants, like... He probably prefers to be in a side lane, but it just depends on if the outers are down. Caitlyn drops the bot lane tower. Next item is going to be... Leandry's, of course. Grabs the Haunting, guys. Gonna teleport back to the mid lane. His flash is just up now. Ultimate is online, and it is looking very good for Caps here. Another player, guys, I've been trying to do a review of is Zhao Liban, if you guys remember him. The best Echo world. I know he streams. He's playing in China at the moment. I'm just hoping he versus Dopa, and I can do a Dopa versus Zhao Liban review. That would just be... I would love to do that so much, but I'm just kind of struggling to get the VODs in the gameplay off of the Chinese server. He's looking for a 1v1 here. Cap's looking for it. Pops the ult. Pops the ult. Pops the ult. Trying to pop the ult. He should be fine. Gets the shutdown onto the Kali. This Katarina, man. His name is Little Katarina. Another double kill. 8-0 for Caps now. That just seemed a little bit too easy, yeah? Gets huge shutdown onto the Kali. The Katarina is griefing hard. Very hard. I've never seen a Katarina grief as hard as this one. She's just buckling under pressure, honestly. And him and this Lee Sin, they're going to be getting this top lane tower now. As the Riven collects mid. Pretty smart for them to swap out, actually. Just because of how much the Riven was struggling. Obviously, Caps is not going to struggle. He's 8-0. Level 11. Morgana Kate coming through. Morgana Kate? Wait, whole team coming through. Holy shit. Has to be careful. Like, if you get CC'd up by the Morgana, you're almost guaranteed to die. Because the Caitlyn can just put traps down. Perma CC. I hate that combo. Such an annoying combo to deal with. He has the Leandry's full buy now. Another control wood. Always buy controls on your bases, guys. Vision is so important to winning games. Vision, it's good for making picks. It's good for denying invades. It's good for everything. And it's only 75 gold. It's the most OP item in the game. Dead set. Most OP item in the game is control woods, in my opinion. It is so efficient. Still doesn't get those one-shot Qs. I wonder if you go minion demon somehow, you get those one-shots with a little bit better of a clear. Just, I mean, you have no mana, so it doesn't really matter that much, but still, it'd make the champion feel so much smoother during those waves. Gonna rotate topside now. Ooh, a bit of a fight breaking out. Lee Sin going in, grabs the kill. Katarina is slow to the roam, doesn't really matter. Akali's bot side though, shoving in. I'd love to see Caps try and match the Akali and just pop out a couple of 1v1s. That's all I want to see in my life. Moving in mid. He's actually going to probably meet the Akali here. Yes, sir. Misses the Q, misses the E. Cooldowns are pretty long. Especially with the E. That E cooldown is very, very, very long. Pops the shield, gets the passive stacking. Ah, the W, you can just track. There we go. The W is so nice actually into Akali because you can just run around the shroud until he starts hitting. Ooh, Katarina escapes. If I was Lee, I'd definitely go for that. Caps doesn't give a fuck about the fight, pushing in on the mid lane tower. When does Mordekaiser become available in LEC? I guarantee you. I mean, obviously G2 is going to try and play it. Like, they're the type of team who's going to try and play these new champions. When is Quinoy or Kiana, whatever the fuck that champion comes out? I'm so hyped to play that champion. And also the new, yo boys, what do you guys think about the new team fight tactics, by the way? As Caps is dead for a large 25 seconds. Yeah, the team fight tactics, I'm pretty keen for that. I've never played auto chess. So if anyone knows much about auto chess, leave me a comment about what you think. If it's going to be a fun game or just kind of like if Riot Games are just kind of like bandwagoning on and just hyping it up after like the Dota auto chest kind of like genre. I'll definitely give it a go. Definitely give it a go. 0-3 Riven shoving in bot. I mean, this guy is actually a noob. You're actually a noob. A Caps accidentally buys another Haunting, guys, sells it, refunds it, gets an Oblivion Orb, but now going for a little bit of penetration now. That's interesting. I thought he'd go for an Hourglass here, by going for more damage. A little bit of flat magic penetration, some more health. Where's he gonna run to? Bot side? Yeah. Run bot side, match the Akali. Ooh, Akali's there? He doesn't want to risk it. He goes the long way around. He doesn't know where anyone, like, look at the vision. He can tell that Akali's there, and he doesn't know, like, there could be somebody else there, so it's not worth the risk for him. He still has a bit of a shutdown. Is Akali there? Yeah. No, she's gone. And she would have based. No, there she is. In River. Caps has ult. No flash. Same level. It always takes a little bit of time to like work out who wins these like 1v1s. I think that honestly Caps is 9-1. He's going to win almost all of them. But the Kayn comes through. Caps has ult, yeah? Pops it. Grabs the Kayn. Ooh. There we go. Gets another. Like that is the 1v1 and the 2v1. Like the dueling prowess of this champion. When you get the Conqueror stacking with your passive, it's just not really. It's not really fair, is it? Oh, that Lux is a smurf. 12-1. That Lux was that's actually fucking well played, man. They'll slowly get this tower down. And Siva's just having the perfect game. Whenever you can drop into a 1-3-1, this like Siva is probably the best for a 1-3-1. You have perfect wave clear. Nice one, Caps. You have perfect wave clear. You have really good disengage. In lower elos, 1-3-1, I wouldn't recommend it just because people don't know how to play. Like, honestly, in lower elos, just pick ARAM objective is usually the best way to go. That's why I think things like Malzahar and Ahri are very good for lower elos. But in the higher elos, a good 1-3-1 is very hard to deal with. It takes a lot of communication to break it down and make picks. So yeah, you can see them. They're in a 1-3-1 now. But because Civ is so safe, Lux can move freely on the map and apply pressure like that. While like if they try and hard engage on the Siva, Siva just ults, spell shields, pieces out. He should have a bit of gold now. Finish the into. Does he need the Morello? They have a lot of healing, so it might be good. Open that TP. Finishes the Morello. TP's in. Holy shit, that's a lot. Gets a stopwatch as well, so Hourglass will be next. You can probably just go straight Death Cap, and then if he just sits on the Hourglass or stopwatch, sorry. Moving in, looking for a blank here. He has his flash up. Probably shouldn't pop it just for a Caitlyn. Like, it's not worth. Caps is a player that doesn't give a fuck about not worth, but there's a play to be made, he'll go for it. This Lux is just hard smurfing, honestly. 19 minutes in and they're breaking the base. This is such a nice game. I think Caps has also said, like, publicly, Mordekaiser is probably his favorite reworked champion, I think he said. He is having the most fun playing this champion. It's because it's just like, it's so different, like the ultimate mechanic. And obviously it's also fucking broken. I want to see something pop off. He misses. Gonna use his ult? Yeah. Looking for the Kayn, gets the knockback. Has to be careful here. If he gets stunned by the Morgana, he might die. I think he's just big chill. Oh, he does get stunned. Pops the Hourglass, pops the stopwatch. Run, buddy, run. He should just be able to make it out. They're looking for the chase, but has the ultimate down onto the Akali here. Yeah, okay. Grabs the kill, gets the triumph. And they're just shoving in for the win here. Can they do it? Caps flashes forward. Nothing really comes of it. Is this going to be the throw? Yeah. Yeah. Of course, man. This happens, like, in your solo queue games, don't do this. If you're on, like, oh, maybe we can end the game, or maybe we get aced and lose all of our tempo in a Baron, don't do it. The risk is not worth it. Just, like, you have such an advantage, just end normally, like a normal human being. Go for the Baron, slowly close out. That's why Dopa is one of the best solo queue players in the world. He doesn't take those risky ends, those risky plays. He plays it smart, he plays it slow, he plays it safe. The risk versus reward to, like, doing a 50-50 end when you have such a gold lead, it's like, there's just no point. You pretty much just, like, the enemy team is like, okay, the only way we can win here is if they go for a greedy end. And then if you go for the greedy end, you're just spoon feeding them the gold. Caps gets a needlessly large. Probably going to go Death Cap, knowing Caps. Death Cap into the Hourglass will be his final build. Full AP build as well, pretty much. Doesn't opt for a Void Staff. Enemy team has 0 MR, so that is why. I'm just wondering, if they have, like, a really tanky comp, if an early Void would be nice. But I think you do get magic penetration, actually, now that I think about it. You get magic penetration from Mord's passive. Or, no, Mord's W. He gets magic penetration. I'm not sure how much it is. Moving in now. They should do Baron. Caps is moving in for a 1v3, 2v3, 2v4. Surely he's just gonna die. Fuck's sake, man. Typical Caps. Talking about typical Caps, coming out of base now, you can see he sold his stopwatch, guys. His broken stopwatch. He said, fuck it, I need another needlessly large. This is one thing that Dopa does differently. Like, Dopa will sit on like an item, like something like Corrupting Potion. He'd have 2.5k in the bank, and he'd sit on Corrupting Potion because he wants to be as efficient as possible. Caps is the polar opposite, man. Caps is like, fuck this, I need damage right now, I need to kill everything. So you can see double needlessly large is going for that Death Cap next, and he is ready to fucking brawl, man. Holy shit. 15 and 3. 3 and probably more than a half items, I'd say. What's a needlessly large? What's that? Is that a half? More than a half. 3/4. 69%. Okay, starting the Baron off now. Mord actually does a very quick Baron. Passive does % health. Ooh. This is one slippery Kayn, man. Kill the Kayn, get the Baron. Oh. Morgana looking for it. It's a nice binding. Ooh, the Lux drops. Who's Caps ulted? Who is that? Is that Caitlyn? Gets the Caitlyn. Steals 10% of her stats. Gets a double kill onto the cat. Now the Morgana, it's a triple. Can he get the Quadra? He doesn't have flash. Kayn is just the world's fastest champion as well. Ooh, he's gonna get it. Nice, that's a Quadra. Should be a Quadra. He's been scammed. Penta? Doesn't count. Okay, gonna get a base, and he has his teleport now. I'm assuming Death Cap, teleport, base, end. They didn't get the Baron though, so the Kali maybe can stop. We'll see. Death Cap gets an elixir. Okay, here we go. That's 100% done. Elixir of sorcery. Smashing that tower down now consumes it. Look how much damage he does. Boom. Boom. Kali is dead. Moving in on the net. Inhib respawned? A blue inhibitor has respawned. Quick. Oh no, wait. They can't end. He has flash, but no ult. He does this so slow. Fuck's sake. Come on, just go for the end. Fuck it, why not? Just gonna go for both inhibs, I guess. Oh, you see how she predicts the juke. Caps almost runs into it by juking. Into these good players, man, just straight line run. Straight lining running, like I've said about it before. In high elo, juking is stupid, man. Because they predict your jukes every time. If you just straight line run, you look like a god. You never get hit by any skill shot. It's a blasting one. I wonder what this last item will be. I'm guessing has to be a void, yeah? I guess it could be a couple items, but just wants damage right now. It doesn't go for that. I still think Hourglass is, or even a Banshees, I guess. I think those items, the defensive items here, are definitely worthwhile. They make teams magic resist. They've only really got MR on the Lee. On the Kayn, sorry. Gonna run it in. He has ult, he has flash. Who should he focus? It's always a weird one with how to, like, who to focus with your ultimate. I'd probably rather him take the Akali out. The Akali is like... Akali or Kate is probably like... They're both like probably... Together, they're both about 90% of the team's damage. As he's walking up, looking to zone out. Nobody's coming in. He's gonna run down mid, man. Run, run, run. Lux moving in. One thing I noticed is there's a lot of Luxes in EU West. A lot of Lux support. In OS and even in a little bit of Korean games, I don't see that many Luxes. But in EU, everyone plays Lux. I don't know why. Like, I know it's a strong champion, but... Like, EU just has like a Lux fetish, maybe. As he looks for the Kali. Oh, the Kali. I thought he's gonna just fucking get one shot. Caps can't quite get these kills. He's looking for it. Come on, give it to him. Ah, fucking hell, as the game ends. So that's it. A nice, just a typical Caps VOD, man. Holy fuck, what a fun game. Hopefully you guys have learned a couple of little tricks about Mord. I definitely have improved my own Mord gameplay just by watching this. It's a relatively new champion. We're all learning. So go and give it a go on the Rift if you can get it through the ban phase.